Find a business idea that's right for you. Answer, we will answer. How do I know if a business idea is good? What steps can I take? What steps can I take to come up with a big idea? How do I find a market for my business idea? Before we talk about coming up with your business idea, let's imagine there is a man named Al-Jardindu who have two dogs. He calls his children's because he loves being around dogs. He plants his bushes everywhere, which him there is even help him befriend other dogs lovers. Algenderlo is enjoying life so much he feels that he should spread the happiness by volunteering. Algenderlo has tried volunteering in the past, but he has never stuck with it, so he wants to find a program that he will commit to for a long time. Let's help him to figure out which type of volunteer work he should choose. Which opportunity will most likely keep Alexander to interest? Picking up letter every Sunday, waking dust from the local church tree, reading all sleep resistant are worthwhile and help the communicating, but Alexander is crazy about dogs, so he will most likely stick with the dog walking program. This type of thinking is similar of finding a big idea. This type of thinking is similar to finding a big idea for your business. There are a lot of good idea out there, but you need to find one you need to find out you are passionate about and will be able to stick. It seems pretty over that your business idea should have be good, but the tricky part is being able to recognize when an idea is actually worth brushing. Yes, some ideas are obsolete bad. There is not much of a market for a drinkable goza line, for example. However, some ideas might seem bad or just okay at first, but they could actually develop it into a great idea. On the other hand, an idea that seems amazing intently might not hold as time goes by. While there is no way to know if a business idea will be a huge success, there are ways to help improve an idea is like hold of success. The first step to reflect on yourself. What are your skills and what are you passionate about? Think of the very specific likes skills have you. I can fix cars as well the brothers ones. I am a great project manager. You are physically assenting what you are knowledge about and how it can be applied to a pointless business idea. Then consider what you are passionate about. This is important because this patient will help you weather to the time as you start your business. Imagine hating coffee yet having to test it all day long for your coffee shop. After you have looked inward, look outward to study the world around you, your job, daily life, hobbies, etc. What problems do you encounter that aren't currently being solved? For example, Alexander Lou might live in the area that lacks Now consider how you can use your skills to solve the problem. You have found a way that stops into your position. Let's easy. Alexander Lu is very skilled at coding and software. We already know he is passionate about dogs and has problem finding a good variation, so he can build a website or apps that help pet owners get help from a vet online. This is a good business idea for Argentino because it revolves around what he was knowledgeable about and what he cares about and solves the real problem. Alexander Lewis' idea may sound really we will throw out, but don't worry about having a perfect idea at this point in time. You don't need to have your entire business plan and all virus fighters out before you are start researching and defining your idea. Also, it's completely fine if you have doubt and considered about your idea. Right now, you are just evolving. If your doubt can be overcome, or if your business idea should be downgraded from good to not worse. Once your idea making sure there is making for it, you know it's solving a problem you have, but there are other people who also have this problem. Make a list of keywords related to your business idea, then plug them into a search engine. What result do you get? Other business products on your e-commerce sites. How many products are listened have been sold? Check check your search result for blog posts or bar firms duration for people who are looking for solution your business idea provides. Do they mention any products or servers that you can improve upon? Next, plug your keywords into online tools like Google Trends. Look at how often the keywords are searched, where searches are located, are located, what else there is searched for, and if the searches happened all year long or might be a fact. Finally, search your keywords on social media. If business appeared, how many followers do they have? Do they get a lot of engagement? What can learn from customers? Leave both verses and complaints. Finding other business founded on the same idea you have does mean that this of your idea. You don't be afraid of a competition. Your business idea doesn't need to revolt that's well, it just need to solve the problem better than the comparison to filter about you can do this list way you are provide on what they can currently doing. List your key differentiation. Can you offer a high quality product or service, execute better, develop better branding and marketing, creating a better users experience? For example, Alexander Lu might discover a website that lets people email bits and get a response within 24 hours. Alexander Liu might then decide his app will let people chat live with a vet and not have to wait for a response. Your business also need to be perfect, of course, so spend so time thinking about how your idea will generate enough money to be sustainable. Finally, it's important to get feedback on your idea. One of the worst thing you can do it keep to yourself. Get feedback from people you trust, people in your field of experience, and people who work in the same space. Incidentally, as a Blacklist, you are drinking to self Alexander Lou might talk to Dr. Nies, for example, be open to criticism and suggestion and be willing to have your idea change and evolve. A lot of business began thinking there is going to solve a problem A and then realized that they are actually solving problem B. Coming with business idea can seem overwhelming at first, but it helps to break it all down into small steps. Let's create a to-do list that will prepare you for finding your big idea. I am ready. Choose what to add your ad list. Make list of my skills, make list of my position, make note of any problem I often endured drinking, make note of any problem I often endured at work.